What's up, guys? So what we have right here is the Clayton Dustless Made Simple 45-liter pack. And I'm unaware of the model, but it's fairly similar to, I think, the 511, one of the 511 packs. Might be the Rush, I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the names, but the model is almost identical. However, that's not the focus of this video. The focus of this video is pouches. Now, I initially went with two horizontal utility pouches on the Pals webbing here at the back, because at the time that's what I could find, because I really wanted black pouches on a black pack. I didn't want I didn't want other colors. I really wanted to, flow seamlessly with the pack. However, sometimes I find myself grabbing it from the pouch, grabbing the pack from the pouch, and then, one of the snap-on buttons might come undone. But these pouches, I forget the what is this? This is TMC, an airsoft brand, but it is Cordura brand fabric. And this is, what is this? C2 Gears. Unfamiliar with that. Combat 200D, but again, Cordura brand fabric. And the thing is, I wasn't totally happy with them for one simple reason. Simply because they're hooked on with two, they stay on with two rows of Pals webbing. And that's really bare minimum if you want to anchor a pouch in. So I was thinking of switching it up. Instead of having horizontal utility pouches, I ran into a vertical utility pouches, and I had to buy them simultaneously. These are by Invader Gear, a brand that I'm not familiar with, but it looked all right. So I figured I'd go for the purchase. I'd make the purchase. Plus, they were at a decent price. But the thing that I found right away was that these buttons come off really easily. And that's why sometimes the design, the purpose of this video is that the design is dictated by the gear that I'm able to find at a good price that works well and that is also aesthetically pleasing. So unfortunately, these pouches are going to have to go up for sale again, just because I'm not feeling it. If this had better buttons, then sure, I would consider having two vertical utility pouches, because I've got a field of 8 across by 4 rows. So, and these take up pretty much that space. So it would, these take up 3, so I can still have a little room to, for, better accessibility between one pouch and the other. But the point of this video is, yeah, guys, also, I guess a shout out to Invader Gear. If you're going to use if you're going to use buttons, make sure they're quality buttons, damn it. Because if this thing snaps off, even if it's woven for the most part, it's just not something I'm very happy about. So unfortunately, I don't know about this brand. That's the thing. I've never ran into it before. I don't know much about it, but just not happy with it overall. Just not happy. This one has a tag. This one doesn't even. Where the hell is the tag? Maybe it's inside. Nope. Oh well. It's definitely the same pouch, but yeah. What can I say, guys? Just not happy with it. I figured to make this quick video just to showcase that, hey, sometimes you just have to work with whatever you can find. But I'm thinking eventually I might actually switch this up. Also because I have this paranoia that, seeing as this pack is, I'm probably mostly gonna use this for traveling, and that's about it. But if I have to abandon it and check it in through the airport or whatever, I don't want people, just having the opportunity to snap these off and take them off. Whoever is handling my packs. So I might actually go for something a little bit more fixed in place, like with malice clips. But the only pouches that I have with malice clips are in tactical colors like tan, coyote brown, greens. So I also don't want to draw the attention to the pouch and make it, so obvious that this is an add-on to the actual pack. I really want this to morph well with the whole design of the pack and just, seamlessly blend with its design. But yeah, guys, I guess this is getting a lengthy video. I just wanted to say that, hey, sometimes you find good pouches or decent pouches or okay pouches. Sometimes you find not so great pouches that you think, oh my god, now I'm gonna have to put it up for sale again. What a waste of time. But yeah, either way, I was probably gonna put up these for sale if I settled for those. But sometimes I get pretty excited about finding pouches, and I go on purchasing sprees, and then ultimately they just don't work out. Not every single pouch that I try on works out on the first go. In fact, most cases, it's always a work in progress. In all my packs, I've always revisit them, and just keep an eye on the design from time to time if I can find better components. But yeah, guys, I guess the point of this video was that sometimes you're stuck with a certain design simply because this is what the market offers at the moment. And should I locate some black pouches, then I might revisit this design. Otherwise, for the time being, I'm sticking with the Cordura ones, even though, like I mentioned. But at least the buttons on these are good. So, see, I'm with one hand, I can't really do this. I really have to push in, so at least they're good quality buttons. And that's something that I appreciate. So yeah, I guess that was it. So thanks for watching, guys, and hear me ramble about packs and such. And I guess I'll see you on the next one.